Hello, my name is Coquito and welcome to Rico Reactions, a channel where me, Coquito, reacts to crazy things that happen to Puerto Rico and the Puerto Ricans here and abroad. Now, this is reaction based on Bad Bunny getting a spot in the Super Bowl on halftime on February 8th. Now, us Puerto Ricans is like, yeah, cool. There's a lot of football fans here in Puerto Rico anyway, so it's pretty cool that he gets to show off the island and everything else. Sorry for the glare. I'm trying to get in the shade. Here's the part that I get sad at. Recently, and as I say recently, it was like about 48 hours since this announcement was made. Various people all over America, just America, are really mad that Bad Bunny is in the halftime show. Mind you, Jay-Z just came out with a statement saying that he's glad, because mind you, he's the one that can pick the committee to pick anyone in the Super Bowl. No one's mad at Jay-Z. Everyone's mad at Bad Bunny because, one, they bring up the fact that only 12% of Americans speak in Spanish, even though that's way more bigger than you can ever imagine. They bring up the fact that no one talks Spanish. They bring up the fact that Bad Bunny made a concert in Puerto Rico to supposedly and allegedly not let ICE come in here and take over people. Now, here's the funny part about that. I'll get a little closer here. ICE never came to Puerto Rico. Not once. Let me explain. ICE subsidized DEA, ATF, and FBI. Basically, they're saying, look, we don't want to come to Puerto Rico, so we're going to make you honorary ICE agents for the time being. And that's what they did. So if you were DEA, ATF, and FBI, which they all have offices here in Puerto Rico, which is weird because we're a Commonwealth of America, they were rented. And during that time of the concert, and even before then, they were going around the north, they were going around the south, mostly the north, Santurce, San Juan, Bayamon, mostly Santurce, and trying to pick up as many Dominicans as they can. Not illegal, people who are in jails or illegal people who are in gangs, not just Dominicans. Because here in Puerto Rico, here's a fun fact about this. If you are of another country, but you want to live here, but you don't want to go to the States, you have the right as a citizen here to get a ID so you can get a job. It's not the fact where you can get an illegal job. Puerto Rico here are telling you, if you want to get a job here, just get an ID. Like, we're not going to send you to ICE. We just need you to get verified so we can just use that for taxes. Now, the governor gave that list of 20,000 people that were undocumented but still living here in Puerto Rico, and they started doing that. When the concert came out, there were ICE people, not at the concert. I want to put that out there. There were not one ICE agent at the concert. They were at the train station next to the concert. They were at the bus station next to the concert. They were at everything but the concert. So I want to put that out there. He says F Trump as well. Bad Bunny said that. Yeah. The history of Trump here isn't that good because the government of Puerto Rico tried to corrupt the fact that we took the money during Hurricane Maria. We took the money. We took the supplies. We destroyed the education system here. Not Trump. We did. We as Puerto Ricans. Look up Julia Keller. Look up Rican 2019. Look up Ponce and found stolen materials. It's all there. That was before Trump said anything. He put out the corruption and said, yeah, you guys are corrupted. We were corrupted. We are corrupted. But yet no Puerto Ricans want to say that. So for Bad Bunny coming to the Super Bowl and doing the halftime show, mazel tov. Have fun. Talk that Spanish, man. Chambea. Hola. And really enjoy. Because if they don't know Spanish, there's so much technology today that you can just translate it during live. And here's a fun fact. I don't like watching Super Bowls. I hate the Super Bowl in general. It's just football people getting concussions and CTE works. Now, to my knowledge, no other Spanish people have been ever in that place. Wasn't Gloria Estefan a couple times in the Super Bowl? Isn't she Cuban? Isn't most of her songs in Spanish? Isn't Shakira? Wasn't she in the Super Bowl? Isn't she Colombian? Doesn't she just talk Spanish? Yeah, she sings some English words, but she did sing some songs in the Super Bowl in Spanish. By the way, before I leave, these are two videos I want to put out there. One of the reaction of people getting mad at Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny got the cabron's father.
Bad Bunny is going to be doing the halftime show. I'm sorry.
Who is Bad Bunny? I want a real rock and roll halftime show. I'm sick of this.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. It's all in Spanish. I wanted to sing along. I don't know Spanish.
I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but like, what's the point of him performing during the Super Bowl if most NFL fans do not understand Spanish?
Okay, nothing says American football like a Puerto Rican trap artist with sunglasses. Unfortunately for us all, Bad Bunny is performing at the halftime show for the Super Bowl. You know, we're taking Spanish class instead.
So Bad Bunny has been chosen as this year's Super Bowl halftime performer, and I'm like, why? Is he getting Rosetta Stone for English, or do we have to get Rosetta Stone to understand what the he's saying?
Ignorant black Americans and ignorant white Americans are the same exact people. I keep trying to tell y'all. 44 million people in the United States speak Spanish. We don't need you. It's easy for white racist people to take a black American down. You can go at Beyonce all day because other black people gonna join you. But guess what? It's gonna be real hard with Bad Bunny because the Puerto Ricans ain't gonna join you. Me cago en la madre puñeta.
And the other video at the end of a person being so sarcastic, I actually believed he was actually mad. But when you listen to him, you realize that in America, where I live in Puerto Rico, you guys exaggerate and get butthurt over anything.
So they named Bad Bunny the Super Bowl halftime show, and in the most predictable outrage ever, I'm pissed off. I mean, I'm mad. I'm a Category 5 Alex Jones. You know, year after year, NFL, you just keep messing up with these shows. And you should know better. You know I'm fragile. You should know that if the wind blows the wrong way, I'll boycott the breeze. It's in my nature. I was going to boycott this season anyway. I've been boycotting every year for the last 10 years, and I'm not quiet about it. I made it known. And then what do you stop doing? You stop catering to somebody like me, a guy who wasn't going to watch anyway. This is ridiculous. Nothing's for me anymore. I'm a straight white English-speaking American man, and if 15 minutes out of the year isn't directly for me, I'm pissed off. I'm not happy unless I'm mad. And did you know Bad Bunny's not even from the United States? I bet not. That means something, being from the United States. Just ask The Weeknd, Rihanna, and Coldplay. You know, at least when you brought in a foreigner, Shakira had the decency to have a big fat ass for everybody to look at. You done messed up now, NFL. Here's a little preview of my review of this year's Super Bowl 4 months in advance. That halftime show, that was demonic. It was gay. It was anti-ICE. It was unpatriotic. It was too sexual. It made me think. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, and he didn't speak no English. I'm done with you, NFL. Fuck the NFL and go Colts. Epstein Files.
But stay healthy, stay happy. This was Rican Reactions. If you like that, please leave that like, subscribe, comment, share, and all that jazz. I've always been a Bad Bunny fan. He doesn't even live here, though. That's the only thing I don't like about Bad Bunny. He promotes it here, but he lives in Miami. That's the truth about everything. And for people that don't understand Spanish, get a dictionary. It only takes you one day out of the day. Bye.